So Danny, we're just a couple of days away from the quarterfinals against Sheffield at home. So what's the atmosphere like in the dressing room?
It's been good. It's been upbeat this week. You know what? I think every guy at this level loves playoffs. It's the time of year you really want to play for, and you know what, guys are excited. You know, we know it's going to be a tough test. Sheffield's a good hockey club, but I'll tell you what, this team has the ability to compete with anybody when we show up, and it's going to be very vital for us to have everybody on board and no passengers this weekend. I think it's evident when we do show up and we play physical and we're tough to play against. We're a different hockey club, so no, it's been good. I think guys are ready to go and they're excited for playoffs.
There's something very special about the playoffs. It's kind of like you throw the rule book out the window, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think maybe, you know, having a lot of North Americans on the team and, you know, back home, that's the prize back home. And although it's not the main one here, it's still huge. And I think it's just drilled into guys that the playoffs is what you ultimately play for. So no, guys are excited, and you know, we're looking forward to it.
You've been talking to the guys about your sort of plans for the week and for the weekend. So is there anything that you can sort of share with us in your approach to the weekend?
Well, I mean, tactically, obviously, no, but I mean, it's not rocket science. I think, you know, this team, it's going to be very important for us to limit our mistakes. It's a dangerous squad over there. They got a lot of you know, end product, and we got to really limit our mistakes and play smart hockey, and but play confident hockey. You know, we're not going to go into this series looking to sit back and hope to hang on. We're going to play our to our strengths, and like I said, we limit our mistakes, and I think staying out of the box. Our special teams have been good this year, but I think it's important for us, maybe more than them, to stay 5-on-5, because you know, when we do get into those special team games, we tend to use a lot of the same guys, and it wears on guys. So you know, we want to keep guys fresh and keep guys healthy for the two games.
It's been a long time since we've actually seen Sheffield here. I think December was the last time they were up, and certainly most of the games were at the start of the season. Does that make it more difficult trying to sort of work out tactics, you know, for the games?
Not really. I mean, we got a great tool here on the internet that we can watch any of their games throughout the whole season. So, I mean, I'm sure they're doing the same. And but at the end of the day, I mean, the tactics and that definitely necessary, and the preparation's necessary. But you know, that's just to get everybody on the same page and have guys prepared. Ultimately, what wins you games is execution, and you know, that compete level and limiting mistakes, and you know, and also, you know, guys making special plays and a little bit of luck as well. So it's important, but no, we got some tools here that we can look at their squad and see what they're doing. But you know what, the fact that we haven't played them for a couple months, I don't know if that makes a difference. Like, I think, you know, you said earlier, it's kind of a reset button for playoffs, and you know, that's the way we're looking at it.
They're coming into this game as the newly crowned league league winners. Do you think that gives them a little bit of extra confidence, or will they be looking at us and going, well, you know, they're down there in 8th place, it's going to be easy?
Well, they'll definitely be riding a high from winning that title, you know, last weekend. But I don't think the Sheffield Steelers will come in and take us lightly. I think they're a focused hockey club, and they know that their job isn't finished yet. And playoffs, they're the reigning playoff champs, so that's a title they're going to want to regain. So no, we're expecting them to come in and play a hard physical style and use their skill as they got a lot of it.
Earlier this week with the awards night, and there was two guys that stood out. The first one being Chris Wands. Just sum up his season as you've seen it.
You know what, I was happy for Wando. You know, he's a guy that came in, you know, and well, we'll go back to last year. You know, last year towards the end wasn't playing a lot of minutes, and we pushed him to get in better physical condition, and he did that. But he you know, it doesn't just happen overnight, and he came in and he struggled a bit. And I'll tell you what, he didn't get down. That guy was you know, working as hard as anybody to get back in the lineup. He was in here riding the bike before practice, and not just, you know, going for a nice little coast. You know, he's good sweat and trying to make himself better. He's, you know, asking questions, and you know what, the kid worked his way back in the lineup, and he's done a good job for us. And you know, he was more than deserving of his awards. And the goal of the season, I don't know. That was, to me, that's a bit of an ugly goal for goal of the season. But it was a great effort. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to take anything away from it. I think the timing of it as well. It was a big game for us at the time, and I believe it tied the game at the time against a tough Cardiff team. So, and maybe a little unexpected from Wando too. You don't normally see him skate the puck through the neutral zone, dump it in, regain it, and then take a puck to the net and score. So,
I remember, I mean, to get goal of the season, the amount of guys you've got that are really talented and put the puck in the net a lot. That was a real big shock, to be honest. I never expected to get something like that. So then got past a couple of guys, like you said, and then put the puck in the corner, and it was only the last defenseman there, so I managed to get around him. And then when I was on the net, I thought, better take a chance here. To be honest, I looked for a guy for a pass, and there was nobody there, so I thought, we'll give it a go and take it puck to the net, and it paid off. So.
No, I was happy for him, man. Like I said, everything he's got, he's earned and he's deserved. And I think there's definitely some Brits, not just in our team, but throughout the country, that take a lesson out of his book for sure.
And players player of the season and the fans player of the season, Kevin Regan. Lots been said about him already this season, but I
think it's pretty much a no-brainer, right? I mean, he's been fantastic for us, and not taking anything away from our other guys, but he's been our rock back there, and in games we haven't been at our best, he's given us a chance to win every night, and he's a guy that everyone likes in the dressing room, which is important too, and everyone wants to play in front of him, and he's just been great for us all year.
Well, that's what I'm here for, really. That's why I came back, and you want to be to make a difference out there, and there were times when we were pretty short-handed on the back end, and guys always gave their best effort, but it's a tough league, a competitive league, so that was my job, to be out there every night for the guys.
But plenty of time for reflection afterwards and looking forward and all that sort of stuff. But it's the Sheffield Steelers this weekend, home and away, so it's going to happen, isn't it?
What's going to happen?
The win's going to happen. You're going to get to the quarter. You're going to get to the finals.
I would like to think so. I mean, that's the plan anyway, and we're, like I said, it's been upbeat around here, and guys are confident, and guys are seeing it as kind of a fresh start here, and no more talk of inconsistency, and that's what's done is done. We're just looking ahead here, and
yeah, exactly. It's like we said, I don't think there's a team in this league we can't beat. It's over 60-game season, it gets tough and it's a grind, and there are going to be ups and downs, but and it's a huge test for us this weekend. It's going to be a really hard game, and it's a challenge, but we're not going into it defeated. We're going into it and we're going to throw everything we have at them, and have a lot of fun doing it.
Saturday night's our main focus, and hopefully the fans come out in numbers and get on our backs, because when they do, it's a big lift for these guys.
Danny, thanks very much.
Yeah, no problem.